Yes, Vicky, I record my calls.
I'm sorry?
This is a recorded line, and I'm calling in regards to a ticketed male subject that got ticketed.
Ticketed? Oh, a ticketed. We have a bad connection. It's not your fault.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. There has been a series of incidents with one of these defendants that's listed in the system as being a defendant to 2 DUI cases and driving after suspension. And we're wondering what the legality is and who we can speak with in regards to this male subject and what he's doing out here. We've got audio recording and surveillance of him criminally harassing and stalking a lady. And there's not one law enforcement that has helped with it. There's many reports, even to the Massachusetts State Police. But however, not any of them have stopped the crimes that are being committed. So can we...
It sounds terrible. I hear you. I get the idea. This person that you're talking about, could I have his name?
Yes, please.
The defendant?
Yes, it's Matthew, Mathew.
1 T?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the last name?
Last name is spelled B as in boy.
I'm sorry, the static just at that phone.
I understand.
Just kicked in. What's the first letter?
B as in boy, I for India, O, N as in Nancy, D as in David, I, India, E, C, H.
Okay. Phone. That doesn't even make sense. Beyond alert?
Beyond it?
And when you say India, you mean Bionndil?
No, D-E-C-H.
No, I have an I in there. That was not. Beyond it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I believe.
And what town is this taking place in?
It took place, his court case, he got stopped on 2/16/22.
What's that?
That's the date of his ticketing.
No, where?
In Orleans County.
Orleans?
Mm-hmm.
Massachusetts? It's not Orleans County.
Right, Orleans, Massachusetts. Yes,
Okay.
I'm thinking my state. I live in Orleans County. I apologize.
No, that's okay. Okay, I just wanted to.
Yeah.
Going forward, I don't. And what was the charge?
It might even be spelled Biordech.
Okay, let me try that. Yeah, and you're sure it was Massachusetts?
Yes, Orleans, Massachusetts. He's a driver out of New Bedford.
Okay, and what was the charge?
That one on 2/16 was driving under suspension due to his previous 2 DUIs in 2 months' time.
I wonder why.
Well, we're all wondering the same too, because I found a copy of the ticket and I posted it on social media because this guy has been out here harassing and terrorizing
But I
throughout
don't
Cape
even
Cod.
have them in the system. There's something. Okay, can you just bear with me for a minute? I want to get to the bottom of this. Okay?
Oh yes, me too. Thank you.
And I wish we had a better phone to do it on. Honestly,
Yeah. Try BION as in Nancy.
I'm sorry. I tried BION. Beyond. I've never heard of that name. BIONDECH.
Correct.
I'm going to do. Okay, this is going to take a minute. Oh, okay. I found something. That worked. Does this middle name begin with a J?
Yes, ma'am. And
Okay.
date of birth is
Joel.
11/24/87.
Wait a minute. Let me get into that. His middle name is Joel. 11/24/87 is what I have.
Yep. 11
Okay,
12.
we're doing good.
Let's make sure that we both have the correct spelling. What do you have for a spelling on that, please?
Here you go. What you said the second time. BION as in Nancy. DICH.
DICH. Okay.
DICH.
Okay.
And it is with 1 T. And his middle name is JOEL.
Joel. Okay. He tells
There you
everybody it's Joseph. Okay.
Now, he had operating system O for OUI, He has a pre-trial hearing coming up in May 4.
Okay.
May 4.
Okay.
Get that?
Okay.
Okay, now let me go back. I'm going to click out of that. Do you want the docket number?
Please, as well as the representing attorney.
Okay, let me go back in. I want to give you another one, but I have to get out of one to go to. It's so insane.
I totally understand. This guy has been terrorizing, harassing, stalking, and last night.
Here, let me find out about all that. I won't until I give you this number, and I have to get out of it and then go back into a different screen to get to the other cases. So here we go. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
22 means this year, from 2022.
Okay.
Just put that on the shelf for a minute, because that's going to be important for you to remember that.
Yep. Okay. Gotcha.
And 26 is the next number.
Okay.
That means Orleans District Court. So
Okay.
the cases with that 26 in there, they're going to be ours, okay?
Okay.
The CR means criminal.
Yeah.
Capital C, capital R. And I'm going to give you 3 placekeepers.
Okay.
000. They don't mean anything.
Okay.
But they precede the 133.
Okay.
It's just that you need all those in Tabernatic.
All right.
It's a long story. Okay, so you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Go to another one. Let me just see what we have here. That same day, this is what you want to know.
Same day?
On the same day. All right, you ready? Going to do this again.
Yes.
The second number.
Okay.
21. Now, what does that tell you?
Oh my.
I just told you.
Yeah.
The year. 2021.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going to remember that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I got it.
It's going to be important. 26. What does that mean?
That is another incident, and then dash CR.
No. 26 means Orleans District Court.
Oh, Orly, right. Okay. Yeah, I just got it up there too.
25 and other numbers, and New Bedford's going to be a different number. So that's why that's important. You may want to put a red something.
I just put this is Orleans, yes, because I had it on the front page. Thank you kindly. Mm-hmm.
And you can circle the other one with a square or something and put year.
Yeah.
2021. So you know this one preceded that one I just gave you.
The year and the 26 is Orleans County. I mean Orleans. Orleans.
That's good.
Yeah.
And CR means criminal. So you're going to put CR.
Okay.
That's going to be important too one day.
All right. Thank you.
Criminal. And the 3 zeros.
Yeah.
895.
895. Okay. Thank you so much. This is very educational at the same time. What's that?
You know, this is the other case from 2021 I'm talking about.
Yeah,
okay?
and I'm not sure what that case is, but I can tell you that this person needs. I need to know why he's out here.
It was another OUI liquor.
Oh, geez.
Another drug. Okay, and Mark Lane. So that was basically, Mark Lane is because when he was drunk, he drove into the other lane. And he was found on this one. He was found probable cause, and he was arrested. That's all I can tell you without going through that whole thing. Yeah, he was arrested on that one. And it hasn't had a disposition because that's also going to be heard on May 4th.
Wow.
So he has those two. Now you know which one is the older of the two.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The 21.
Yep, the 21, and then you got, so the 22, he got.
Another one.
Yeah, within 2 months' time.
There you go.
Okay, so now let me tell you why I'm calling is because he has harassed, terrorized, stalked, threatened with a knife, and slashed a tire.
Why did you go to the police?
I have gone to the police, and the police don't do anything about it.
He lives in South Yarmouth.
He doesn't live anywhere.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh.
He does not live anywhere. He drives his truck, a 2017 white Ford F-150. He drives it from Bourne area to Dennis Court.
Call the DA.
I tried calling the DA, ma'am, and the lady was very rude to me because she couldn't find the spelling and she didn't want to take the time to help me figure it out.
Okay, which one did you get?
I called the district court in Orleans, and I also called the main number that the Orleans District Court gave me because that lady couldn't find the tickets that you and I am discussing. So I called the main office.
The good news is, I'm going to give you something else Now you have the correct spelling.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, you went away. Hello, are you there?
I said thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I can give it to someone.
Like I tried to get out of my situation. I don't know him like that. He told me that he owned a business, that he was an electrician, and he asked me to work for him and do some advertising. And in exchange, he was going to give me the money to make sure I had motel stay and the money to cover my expenses that I put out on him for his business. And he didn't do that. So when I told him that I needed the money or I'd take him to the Better Business Bureau, he gave me a certain amount of money, just not even enough to cover my expenses, but I got a motel room with it, and he turned around and he's been stalking and harassing me with no stopping. In fact, I've called the police. I've got it on audio record that I've called the Massachusetts State Police out of Yarmouth, as well as the Dennis Police, and they didn't do anything about it. And the fact is that I wake up this morning and I see some guy out there looking at my vehicle that's parked in front of my window. There's no lights at this motel.
Where are you now?
I'm at the John Edwards Motel.
In Dennis?
Yes, and he has been staying out in the parking lot.
Why? Did you call the Dennis PD?
I did, and they didn't do anything about it. In fact, what they did was they were talking with him himself yesterday. He had his truck parked here in the parking lot. He walked across the street and he was talking with the police. Well, last night it ends up being that he came back when the lights were out because he's friends with the people that live here at the motel, and he slashed my tire. Without a doubt, he slashed my tire.
You need to fill out a complaint.
I have filled out complaints, ma'am. I have shared it all to YouTube, and nobody has done anything about it.
Not YouTube. No, I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about you can file.
I have filed. I have filed with the police departments, and that's why I'm calling the court to find out what his bail and bond conditions are, is because I'm being totally harassed. I went to the hospital.
No bail and bond. Wait a minute. Time out. Go down. Two things. You could come to the courthouse and fill out an application for complaint.
Can you email me a copy, because he flattened
they don't leave the building.
See, he flattened my tire. He slashed my tire. I can't go anywhere.
Picture and all that.
Yes, I have creditable witnesses to all of it.
You have the date and everything. So
yes, ma'am.
All that information.
Yeah, I have everything because I do public podcasting and civil journalism. He's very well aware that my grandfather was the Governor Prince, the first governor of Plymouth Colony. So I came down.
Governor Bradford was.
Oh, well, I mean, from my grandmother. From my grandmother, was married to Governor Prince. Yes, I understand Governor Bradford was the first.
Because I'm a descendant of Governor Bradford.
That's awesome. Yes, and my grandfather, right, and my grandfather was the first governor to my grandmother. Okay, but my former grandfather, the first grandfather, was Thomas Howes, the founder of Yarmouthport.
Well, we're all connected.
You see? And so that was my mistake. I apologize. It came out wrong.
Okay.
But what I'm trying, and so knowing that I came down here on a positive note because I wanted to find my roots and my history and do my genealogy and find my family, he has hated on me, tells me that my family's no good, that I'm nobody, which, I mean...
Okay, you have a long story, and it's interesting.
But the fact is, this is why he's
sense for you to,
done this.
Since you've gone this far, to fill out a complaint and see what happens.
Okay.
Because he does have these too, but I don't see anything relevant to what you're telling me about the stalking and everything.
No, that's something that I have tried to report.
You know, when you slash someone's tires, that's an expense.
Ma'am, I am a disabled.
You want to investigate.
I'm a disabled adult with a pacemaker and Lyme disease and a service dog, and he's disabled me from being able to do anything. So I understand.
You have a lot to say.
Yeah, there's there's a lot of
Yeah.
legality here, and that's why it's like a crucial point. I can't get anywhere. I don't have the finances to get a tire. I don't have the finances.
Why don't you see what happens when you fill out the complaint? See if at least you can tell your story and he'll know that you're serious, whether it goes anywhere or not. We don't give legal advice. We don't have attorneys here.
No, I totally understand that. That's why I asked if there was a complaint form online, because I know the state that I come from has a complaint form online.
We don't have complaint forms online.
Okay.
We don't let them leave the building. They're not public.
Okay.
Well, they become public if it turns into a criminal case. Then
Right.
your case will be regarding the slash tires and whatever. That will be public.
Right,
But
and I've already
it's
written
from
up. I've already
cause,
written
it's
up a
not public.
statement of complaint. for the court. I have written up a statement of complaint, and I forwarded it on to police departments and all to make everybody aware. So yes, my next step is to get to the courthouse, but I wasn't able to do that with a slashed tire.
It's an application for a criminal complaint, and then you fill out a statement after that.
How about a victim witness advocate? Is there a number for one of those that I can
Well,
contact?
if it goes to a criminal complaint, if it goes from the probable cause, first we see if it even is going to rise to the occasion of being set up for for a probable cause hearing.
Right.
If it goes to the probable cause hearing and he's found responsible, well, she thinks it's probable cause, then it will go to a criminal summons before a judge. The clerk magistrate will hear it first, decide whether or not there's probable cause. If there is probable cause, then it goes to a criminal complaint, and then we send you downstairs to the victim witness. But you do fill out the statement. The statement that you fill out the first time is for the probable cause hearing.
Okay, now where is the closest
And that
courthouse?
Statement of facts will stay in the case once it goes to the criminal case.
What is the closest courthouse to me, being in Dennis?
Here, Orleans.
Orleans is the closest one?
Well, you can go to Barnstable, but it wouldn't do any good because it happened in Dennis, and that's our jurisdiction.
Right, okay. See, I'm not sure of the legalities here in this state. I didn't come here to,
That's the procedure here,
Right. Every state is different. That's why I'm asking. Yes, I don't know where the courts are here or nothing like that, so.
Yeah, we're at the Rotary. You have to go around the Rotary, plug it into your GPS. They'll help you find it. It's only a few minutes from Dennis.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you listening to me and helping me get these, and I'm going to proceed with whatever I can do to get in there and file this as soon as possible.
Right.
Like I said, this has
We
been...
will ask you to fill out a statement of facts. So
Yes.
You have to sit there for a while and do that.
Well, that's what I've already filled that out. I've already written it.
Okay, that's excellent. We can attach it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've already got my statement. I've got a call log history. I've got all my evidence and proof in my statement written.
Okay, so why don't you think about how you're going to get that fixed, get the tire fixed, and see if you can get here to fill that out.
All right, and I greatly appreciate
and like
you.
I said, I'm warning you that it's a two-stage procedure. You have a probable cause hearing first with the clerk magistrate.
Uh-huh.
After you fill out the paperwork and she approves it, I should say it's a three-step. The first step is to get the clerk to say we'll set it up for a probable cause hearing. The problem is we have to make notice. We have to know where he is. We have to know how to get the mail to him.
Well, see, and all I know about him is that he bounces from staying in his vehicle. He drives that white truck, and
We're going to ask you for a mailing address.
yeah, I don't have his mailing address. I know he has a P.O. box in Mashpee because I paid his P.O. box.
That's a mailing address.
Yeah, okay.
P.O. box is that is a mailing address.
Right, I just don't know what the number is. Yeah, I know that he's got a P.O. box there, but I don't know what the number is.
We absolutely have to have something within a name. We have to have a way to get in touch with him to make sure he knows that he has a hearing.
Right.
Like I said, he's supposed to be here May 4th. So, and I know what we have.
Right.
Now, that doesn't mean he's going to show up. But theoretically, if you want to get this done, you want to get it done before that hearing. So that
Yes, correct. I know this is not a joke. This is my life that's in danger, and I'm very well aware of it.
No one said it's a joke. I don't think it's a joke at all.
No, I didn't say you did either. I'm just saying that I know it's not a joke, and
no, I do too.
It's very serious, and that's why I've put it out there.
Get that, if you
Right.
Can,
Okay.
dig down and get that information so that we can, I don't care how you get it, so that you can write on the form. That is the legal part. You have to have an address. And then we make notice. We'll fill out the paperwork electronically and then mail him a notice saying he has a hearing scheduled on such and such day, such and such time. And if he defaults, then it's an automatic, well, not automatic, but it depends on how the clerk feels about it. If you show up and he doesn't, it would go to the judge, so he'd have a criminal complaint and arrest warrant if he fails to appear. If we set it up, for instance, if we set it up on 5-4, so you're hearing to go with his others, and he fails to appear, then there would be arrest warrant.
Okay.
And that's why we need the address.
Right. No, I totally understand. I totally understand, and the whole situation is very serious. It's like I can't be the only victim that's been through this with him. And I'm a sober person. I've never done drugs. I don't drink alcohol, and this is very scary.
I don't know. I can't do a background check, but that
Right.
would definitely be something that would trigger that.
Correct.
I'm not going to say any more than that.
Right.
To keep my job, but
No, no, I get it. I get it.
You have to start at the beginning and let it unfold the way
Okay.
it would, and that's going to protect you.
Thank you.
That's the most thorough way to do it.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm like I said. I've
Yeah,
called.
yeah,
I've called
exactly.
about. I've
It's
called.
not going to be easy because he's going to, it's going to be retribution, I'm sure.
Well, I've got people that have witnessed him sitting out in front of my
Yeah, I know, but
motel
I'm
and
just saying,
stuff.
you don't know what he's going to do because of what he's
Exactly, and then not knowing where he's at. That's the scariest part of having a stalker is not ever knowing.
Yeah.
Not ever knowing. It's very scary.
It is. It's making me nervous just hearing about it.
Well, I mean, and like I said, I've had to put all my stuff out here on YouTube begging for somebody to assist me because somebody needs to know if something happens to me, what's happening.
Yeah, I wish they would too. I wish I could find somebody that would physically.
Listen, you can look at my YouTube page, okay, and you can hear the whole story and you can see the pictures and the text messages that he sends.
I don't have any control or power.
No, I'm just
to do
saying that,
anything
you
other
know,
than
it's
advise you to,
right, but it's
work with
real
us
stuff that
and
people
do
need
what
to
we
know.
can do.
Right.
It's to help you to do this legally. And
Right. No, I get it. I'm just sharing with you on a personal basis that this is on YouTube. If you had time to find, see what's really happening here. It's under Yarmouth, Cape Cod, Yarmouth, Massachusetts, Cape Cod Stalker is what it's on YouTube.
all right. We're Switzerland here. We have to be careful.
Yeah, I understand.
Otherwise, we blow it up. The whole thing
But
blows up.
maybe sometime after hours you'd be interested in finding out. So, but thank you very much, and I will do my best to be in there. Thank you.
But I want you to do your part. And
I am. I've already called to try to get assistance out of here. I've tried finding a tire. I've been on the phone ever since I found out.
That's a nightmare because of what? Yeah, you're right.
I'm not this. That's the point. I can't go anywhere.
Oh Lord.
I'm not able to get out.
You need to borrow somebody's spare.
I don't know anybody here. That's the problem. I didn't get a chance to meet any of my family. I've not done anything. There's a meeting tonight on Zoom about Governor Prince motel being turned into housing, and I so wanted to attend to that, and I can't even do that.
Oh no, somebody's got to pick you up. You got to get there.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wanted to be there because this is important. That was my grandpa, and I want to represent my family.
There's no Uber that would help you out?
I have no money. I'm telling you, he strapped me. I mean, he even came into my room and took my food.
I wish I could do
It's
more,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got things to do before we leave, so I wish you the best.
Thank you. And I will do my best to be in there.
You can, don't take anything for granted.
I don't. Not at all. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.